Today, good morning to all. Today, we discuss about the topic non-destructive test, that is NTT, non-destructive test. Uh, Without damage the material, that is NTT. Broken the material, damage the material, that is called the disruptive test. And non-destructive test, the critical engineering field used to evaluate the integrity and quality properties of material and component without causing any permanent damage. That is called the non-destructive test, NTT, non-destructive test. NTT remain essential for safety and maintenance in industries such as aerospace, oil and gas, and construction industries. What are the different type of NTT method? First one is visual test, that is VT, visual test, VT, VT, visual test. The visual test is the most fundamental method using naked eye or optical aids like magnifying glasses and drones to detect the surface defect like crack or corrosions. Crack or corrosions using naked eye. NAKED, naked eye or magnifying glasses. Okay, next one, ultrasonic test. Ultrasonic test uses high frequency sound waves, that is 500 hertz to 20 hertz, 520 megahertz, 20 megahertz to internal to detect the internal flaw and measure material thickness, to internal flaw and material thickness. Next one is radiography. The radiography, otherwise called X-ray or gamma ray, to create to create internal image of component. Similarly, medical X-ray. Similarly, to create the internal image. Gamma ray, internal images. Similarly, medical X-ray. And the next one is magnetic particle tests. It uses MT, magnetic particle test. It uses ion particle and magnetic field and ion particle. The particle may be fine powder, fine iron powder, to find the surface and near surface defect in ferromagnetic materials. Note that ferromagnetic materials. Okay, next one, LPI or LPT, liquid penetration inspection or liquid penetration test. That is a liquid dye is applied to the surface and drawn into crack by capillary actions. uh, then then the revealed with a developer, capillary action and revealed with a developer. These are the sixth one, eddy current, that is eddy current test. It utilized electromagnetic induction to detect flaw in conductive material without requiring direct contact, direct contact, direct contact, direct contact. These are the major entity methods. Entity methods. Next, you discuss about the LPI inspection. That is LPI inspection or LPI test, LPT evaluates on capillary actions and the physical phenomena that allow the plant to draw water by through the stems. Pinnacle phenomena that allow plant to draw water up through the stems, water up to the stems. That is the LPI. A low viscosity liquid, low viscosity liquid that is penetrant is applied to a clean surface and sweep into tiny surface opening. Clean surface, clean surface, low viscosity liquid. There are six major steps in LPI. Six major steps in LPI. Discuss about one by one. First one is pre-cleaning. 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 The most critical step. The surface contaminates like grease, rust, paint, like that must be removed, or they block the penetrant from entering crack. The second one is penetrant applications. Penetrant applications. Penetrant applications by spraying or brushing or tipping. The dye is applied by spraying or brushing, tipping. Third one, penetrant dual time. It may be 5 to 30 minutes. 5 to 30 minutes. The liquid must sit on the surface to heap into flour. This usually takes 5 to 30 minutes depending upon the material and defect size. The fourth one, the penetrant penetrant excess penetrant removal. The surplus liquid is wiped away by using clean lint free cloth. Lint free cloths. The technician must be careful not to wash the penetrant out the actual defect. Fifth one, that is sorry developer developer applications. Most probably the developer is white in color, penetrant that is pink in color. The developer white in color, a white powder or spray is applied. It acts as a bottle drawn the trapped dye back to the surface to create a visible indication. Dual time, the developers typically at least 10 minutes. 10 minutes. After that, inspection and post cleaning. Inspection and post cleaning interrupted under white light for visible dye or UV light for fluorescent dye. The part is cleaned to prevent the chemical from corroding the material. There are two different types of penetrant. One is visible dye, another one is fluorescent dye. Visible dye, bright red, that is a bright pink liquid viewed under the standard white light for the ideal and field inspection purpose. Fluorescent dye contain fluorescent particle that glow under ultraviolet light, offer high sensitivity for detecting micro crack. For an example, micro crack in aerospace engineering and precision engineering. What are the advantages and disadvantages in LPI? Advantages and disadvantages in LPI, LPT or LPI. First one is complex shapes and large area. Works on complex shapes and large area. Portable and inexpensive. Sensitive to very small defect. Limitations. Limitations, that is surface breaking only, cannot find the internal flaw. Limitation, not suitable for porous material. That is disadvantages. Not suitable for porous material means wood, concrete, like that, porous material. Require clean surface, require very clean surface to avoid false result. Require very clean surface, very clean surface required to avoid fault results. Clean surface required to avoid fault result. Okay. Advantages: works on complex area and large complex shapes and large area. The portable and inexpensive. Very small defect. Sensitive, very small defect. Limitations: not suitable for forest material. Require clean surface to avoid false result. These are the major LPA steps and types of penetrant advantage and disadvantages of LPA. Next class we are discuss about the magnetic particle test. Thank you to all.